Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. To return it, here's Isaiah Williams. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Williams on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
It's a loss of 2.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. His first throw is an interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Sent right down the middle and goal. And they go up 7-0 here early.
7, Jets, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now start this drive with Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock, continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
Throwing on second, Smith. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws in the contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Smith on 3rd and short. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The deep pass comes up big. 31 yards.
And the Jets first down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The give on second to Hall. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and first down.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Smith to the air now. And That's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, it's Hall. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing from the gun. This is Legance working the left side. And that will take him down after a gain of 12. And that is going to give the Panthers a 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Well, you've taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
The 1st carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Now pitch to Hubbard. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Here's the snap on 4th. Lasers this one deep down the middle. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. Hall running between the tackles. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Hall. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That tackle made by Princely Umeriellen. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there. You never, ever, as an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. Fourth down, Smith. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Drive beginning with a run. It's Hubbard. Trucks a defender. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Handoff running right. Hubbard. Down the sideline to the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. We've set it down from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Into traffic, complete! Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Now here he goes on the boot. Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner. That gives him 2nd and goal from the 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's Hubbard again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
The tackle made by Demario Davis. A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Heads out on the bootleg. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Jalen Coker capping a 7-play scoring drive. Fitzgerald will tack on the point after. They bump their lead up to 14.
Panthers 14, Jets nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. The play fake, now Smith to throw. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle, challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Tight end in motion left. Throwing on 2nd. Here's Smith. Bails out of the pocket quick. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he gets him the first, partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and long for him here. And we put everything he's got behind it. And a repeat target does not mean a repeat catch. The defense keeping an eye on him after that last play. The hit breaks it up. It's 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Smith on 4th down. He's going for it again. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This is Hubbard running left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and goal, Hubbard. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Hubbard. And he runs it across. Touchdown! This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead now 21.
Jets nothing.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Wangu now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Looking long again. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send him back to the line for second.
Incomplete. Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Now Smith. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
He's going to the air. Klubnik. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Klubnik. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw. 3rd and long. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now is York to kick this one away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Quick throw is caught, and he'll get it up to the 44.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you've got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. They'll air it out on 3rd. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. Couple of yards on the catch. Leaves him 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the Jets' 19-yard line.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Panthers.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. They pad their lead by 1.
28, Jets nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Wangu now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive at home. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That one's incomplete over the middle.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and then completion still pretty good for the defense.
To the air on 3rd and long. Cut down the field. It's Cooper. Defender closing in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. That's going to be a New York 1st down.
1st down, New York.
They bring Wilson in motion right. First they go play fake. Now it's Klebnik. Absolutely fires this one right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way. And he's not going to get away from this. They stick him back at the 5. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and a defense ignited.
Not a lot of real estate for them to work with here. It's 2nd and long. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. The 2nd down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Brought him down. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They're going for this. Look at that power, deep left side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
They'll run here. It's Hall. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
It's Hall again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, New York.
Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive that will get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the lead reduced a bit. It's now at 21. Now he's York to kick this one away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. At the 20. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And that adds yet another to their lead.
Panthers 35, Jets 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Wangu now to return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing Klubnik. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that gives New York the first.
It's a gain of 20. First down, New York.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Klubnik. Contact is made. He's hit and dropped back across midfield at the 44. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Klubnik now on 2nd. He's under pressure again, and they hit him on the throw. Pass not going anywhere as a result. And the rush forces 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Play fake. Here's Klubnik. Taking a shot deep here. Hitting this throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down.
4th down.
Desperation time here. He's going to try another deep one here. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Hubbard quick on the draw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Oh, man, that was like a feeding frenzy out there, Brock. Draw play against the blitz. Defenders just rushing over each other to be the one to sit him down.
That is a total boom or bust call. If you can run by those blitzers, great. But if they got those Mike Singletary eyes...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 34 yards. And the Jets 1st down.
From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. There he goes. Right sideline. Into the red zone. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead grows by 1.
42, Jets 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Jets first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down, Jets.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They give on second to Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
This is Allen on the give. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now pitch to Hubbard. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Mario Davis on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Panthers rolling here in a laugher. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Well, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Up the middle, Hubbard. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. Brings up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
Fourth down, pass coming. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Jets will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
It's a turnover on down.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Klubnik now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Second down. Here's Klubnik. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Lathan Ransom has it.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Brought in right side. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. Running about 24. First down coming up. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
49, Jets 7.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. Mitchell now in motion left. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
Scream or lie loud enough that someone will believe. It may seem fairly obvious, but I don't think you'd agree. Please refrain from thinking it's what got us in this deep. Yeah, there's a pattern from the past and it lives, it dies with me. Hey! Spinning all your rounds till you slip off track. Blaming someone else as you build your
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee.